wasting the
He's still
MVP
playing
season.
at a very high level, but it's just going to
MVP
be
season, we're
it's going to
wasting.
be wasted.
Wasting it again.
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't know, man. I feel like we made moves this off season that haven't helped us. I feel like if there was a time to move off of players, it was this year after the end, after the way last season went.
I think we were saying that with Clay, for instance, it's so hard.
Loyalty is getting in the way of that, though.
Them men have won 4 champs. It's so hard to. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
Especially it's easier in hindsight, but
we knew what we needed. We knew we needed size. We knew we needed.
Because if, for argument's sake, if Steph said, "I don't want them gone,"
you can't do
anything. What are
anything.
you doing as a front office?
Well, first off, I'm saying, Steph, look, if you want to win a championship again, we can't do it with these guys.
But at the same time, Steph can just be like, "Ah, trade me."
And then at the same time, the team can sit there and say, "We're not going to do that."
Because there was a time when he re-signed, innit?
Yeah.
And it could have been at that time.
Does he not have a no trade clause in his contract? Probably.
I won't be surprised. Yeah.
Probably has a no trade clause.
Yeah.
Not even that they'd even like try
come
to
up in conversation, but
like that sort of thing, man. And I feel like this was an off season when,
And you had draft picks as well.
this is the thing.
So it's not like you haven't had chances to just grow the team.
We weren't developing players as we used to.
Mm.
So I don't know what happened in that process, but the young players that we have, the Moses Moody's, the Kamingas of the world, they didn't develop at the speed.
Kaminga's been alright this season.
He has, but
I know what you mean.
You know what we expected them to be in the next year or the next 2 years.
Yeah, for like a top 3 pick at least.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Even with like Iguodala was there to mentor them, and it
Probably
felt
to somewhat calm down Draymond as
Yeah.
well, or channel him to an extent.
exactly.
So yeah,
We haven't got many vets like that anymore.
I think I saw one game last week. I don't know if Wiggins and Clay both
Got benched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Towards the end of the game,
Yeah.
and Clay basically said he's been playing like dog shit or whatever.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
He's honest.
But
Sometimes.
yeah, going on to Clay, because Draymond's indefinitely suspended at the moment. Could be 10 games, could be more.
Could be the whole season.
But I mean, it won't be that far. But it could, it's
You
gonna
never
be
know.
a big chunk of the Warriors season, and they've got a losing record right now, which is big. But yeah, Clay, obviously, the Warriors offered him a contract summer, 2 years, 48 mil, I believe.
Per year.
Or
Or 2 years, 24 mil.
I think
So
24.
2
per year.
years,
24,
yeah, 2 years 48, but obviously 1 year
so
24.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
And he didn't
Pay
sign
cut.
it, innit?
they have to take a pay cut basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's on what, nearly 40 mil or something.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
He's going to get paid 43 million this year
Yeah.
alone.
So that was the extension. He didn't sign it, and supposedly Shams reported last week or so that the offer's been withdrawn.
Right.
So at this rate, Clay's gonna be a free agent.
Yeah, if I was him, I'll become free agent too.
You exercise your right.
Yeah, from the team's
Yeah.
perspective as well.
Because
Could be a
it
blessing
makes-
in disguise.
Yeah.
It makes the most sense anyway, because they're basically saying that from next year, you're half your worth now.
Mm.
So you know that you can get that from anywhere else
That's the thing
in the
though.
league,
Yeah.
and you can even potentially help a team to win a championship.
I feel like last year was our last dance. I'll be honest. I feel like last year was our last dance.
Even when you don't won the title, I said
That might mean-
that was your max.
That us winning the title that year, I said yeah.
Because the thing, Steph's still playing, but everyone's basically taking a step back.
Yeah.
And like we said, if this summer was the summer you're gonna do moves, it had to be a big move.
Yeah.
Like, to kind of.
We had to make a Damian Lillard.
Yeah.
We had to literally try and get Dame to the Warriors and get Clay and Draymond off the roster. As much as I love Clay and Draymond, and I love them as Warriors, and I want them to be on the team, I just don't feel like right now it's a benefit for them to be on the team. Draymond, yes, defensively and what he does bring, but he spends more time currently off the court. Than he does on the
At
court.
this current rate, yeah.
And Clay, you know, the injuries, man. The injuries. You can
man.
never fully recover from those injuries. And I love Clay
He had
as
back-to-back
well.
ones, didn't
Yeah.
it?
ACL, then Achilles. I love Clay as well,
Those are
man.
huge
Yeah,
ones.
they're mad still.
I'd love him to stay because he's still one of the best shooters in the NBA by a country mile. One of the top 3 easily. But you know what I mean? It's just a case of what can you do?
Well, it's peak. maybe the player you should have gone all out for, Giannis, who we're gonna quickly mention, and his game ball incident.
Wait, before we get into that, yeah, because even if Clay goes into free agency now, yeah, he could potentially get more at a worse team. So he can
100%.
go to a team like Washington and get a max.